Hello everyone! I should be live. Been a while again, hasn't it? I'm back in Austria. I was not in Austria past week. If you've been following me on Twitter, you saw some pictures and you can guess where I was. But now I am back and the camera is a bit skewed. There we go, that should be better. How are you all doing? I know I still have things to do in Legend Set A, but the points grind is making me not want to play it, so we're not gonna play it. We're gonna continue our little thing in Pokopia. I don't know how far we played during our live streams. I am not sure where we left off. I think I had just unlocked the second area and we visited Saint Anne, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep. Down the volume a bit on the TV. There we go. I did not progress much. I did make some progress on the second island, of course. And I think I basically finished the, well, storyline, I'm gonna say in quotes. Do I have any issues on the stream? No, everything looks fine. Okay. Good, good. Like I did the Sleepy Snorlax, the Mosslax story bit, and Professor said, hey, you can now go back to the main area and you can take one of the other gates. So I'm assuming it just wants me to continue exploring behind what's the other gates. I'm not sure. I haven't done that since. That was like somewhat over a week ago when I was just going over to Greece. But I think it's about time I actually do that. I hadn't logged in the past 2 days. Hey there, Orion. I'm doing great. How about you? Got a lot of coin. I'm gonna add a stamp. I do always take the seeds. And I do want to plant them, but I seem to never have the opportunity. Oh, that's a nice fireplace, though. The thing is, my bag is not large enough, so I keep hoarding a lot of things. I can actually burn a bunch in the second area where the furnaces, the stoves are. I feel like I should be doing the same here as well. But we're not gonna be doing much at the moment here. I'm just gonna try exploring to another area for now. Now, when I landed back here sometime last week, the camera just panned over to Pallet Town for some reason. Well, I'm not sure why it's not Pallet Town, but rather Palette Town in this game. That always confused me, not gonna lie. The spelling is different from Pallet Town. But I'll try to go through this gate, whatever's behind it. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, gate. Hey there, Florinel. Welcome. Doing great. How about you? Anifia, welcome, welcome. Glad to hear that, Orion. Orion. Not Orion, of course. I need some Oreos. To be frank, I still do need to find some wheat because this initiation challenge, I did get the, what do you call them, tomatoes from the second island, but obviously I think wheat comes from the third island, which I don't have access to. Here I still... Oh, wait, I think I did start the building of the Pokemon Center, so that should be complete now. I'll go have a look. Poke Center should be on. Got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh questions. I welcome them, Godzilla. Bring them on. I appreciate when people ask questions. It's nice. Hi, have you seen anything about Volume 29? I have seen, obviously, a lot of things from Volume 29. I also started reading Volume 28, but I actually abandoned the book entirely. That was the worst 50 pages I have ever read, the beginning of the entire novel, which was exactly the reason I was avoiding reading it, based on what I already knew. And oh my god, I was I was not prepared for actually how bad it was. I need to throw something away. Get that fossil. I hate inventory management in these games, not gonna lie. It's the main reason I hate playing such games. Let's put Orange Hut in there. The reason I took the fossil is because the painter Pokemon, Smeargle's evolution. Smearguru? Was it? Wants to see a fossil, so I may as well deliver one while I'm going there. Today will be big stream, I guess. New season, Fractured Daydream this month, right? Is there a stream? Like, they said something in their Discord radio program, and nobody on the English side seems to be sure what was actually said, and the claims just kept growing at some point. I think it's just gonna be Alo Shinon. But I'm curious, like, if there are any actual news, if there is an actual future for the game that is not stopping, that is not being stopped by Echoes of Aincrad, I will gladly continue covering the game. Okay, there we go. Pokemon Center has been rebuilt. That's what we wanted. This is my home over here. I'm basically carrying Pokemon who don't have suitable habitats into my homes. I am not sure why people are so excited about building like proper homes for Pokemon. I feel like it's a lot more... I just like habitats a lot more, okay? Like, I don't want Pokemon to live in human houses. I think that kind of defeats the purpose. I really enjoy the little habitat bundle I have built over here in the main area, and I would love to just expand the habitats rather than building silly homes to just put them in. And some homes, they are different instances as well. Like, even the first the leaf shed you build, it's a separate instance, so you can't seamlessly go in. If you build them manually, like the one over there, and some of the specific houses, like I think I did this one with a kit. And I didn't build that one completely manually. I just completed what was missing. It was basically in ruins. Like, these kinds of houses, they're okay to a certain extent. They're a little bit too small. I think they can be made bigger, and I think you can actually make bigger houses. But I still don't like houses. I like Pokemon living in habitats. It's like really cute, really fitting. Feels a lot more lively. Pokemon just hanging around their own habitats rather than going into a house. What were we even talking about? I feel like I was answering something about Fractured Daydream in the meanwhile. Oh yeah, do let me know if there's an actual stream for Fractured Daydream to share more information. I don't know. I thought about Echoes today and realized that with PlayStation, the movie prequel will be in different application with soundtrack and artwork. That is correct. That's how it should be as far as I'm aware. It's a separate download. It's not gonna be a file within the game. That is correct. I am excited for Echoes of Aincrad. I have a lot of concerns on some things I have seen. I have asked a bunch of them in the interview as well. I'm curious if they're gonna respond or try to just navigate around. Because, you know, I gave them a lot of room to navigate around things as well. That's... If they don't want to speak about something, I may as well... I appreciate if they at least talk about something else. So that's part of the interview aspect of it as well. I don't want it just getting cut off. But no, we can't say this, you know. I want to give them an avenue. But there are a lot of things I'm excited for as well. For starters, I just tweeted about this because I have seen some recent concerns about the OCMC, of course, after the entire Fatal Bullet thing. People are kind of sort of worried that... Hello there, Torchic, how you doing? I love when Pokemon come running at you. But the feeling I'm getting from Echoes of Aincrad's protagonist situation, we are actually having Iori as a proper partner, which I find very similar to Koharu. And Koharu is what makes your personal character actually shine in integral factor. You have a likable and constant partner with you. I'm hoping it's constant. Oh my god, please don't make it really exchangeable all time throughout the story with the other random party members that we have. Because it seems like we can only bring one partner, which I'm kind of sort of weirded about. But like, I feel like it's gonna be more like Integral Factor and less like Fatal Bullet, which I am happy about. Like, we actually share a proper, likable, enjoyable partnership with Iori. Especially the main difference being with Kureha, she had a lot of unlikable traits, for starters. And secondly, our relationship was established at a time that we don't see. So we don't get to see our entire relationship with Kureha grow over time. We just have to accept that we're amazing childhood friends, which makes all the shit Kureha pulls all the more unlikable, if you ask me. Like, if I'm supposed to believe that we had this amazing childhood friendship situation, I would expect that to be reflected in our current relationship that we see in the game, which wasn't the case, which was one of the many issues of Fatal Bullet's OCMC. This is not the case here. We meet Iori back in the beta, even with her male avatar at the time, same situation as Mito. And then we get together when the game actually releases, and you know, with Kayaba's situation, it turns into her female avatar and all those kinds of stuff. We actually start a relationship in the game throughout the game, which is an aspect I love. It's very similar to Koharu. It is why Koharu works as well. We meet during the beta, then we come across each other during the full game. We make a promise to come together in the full game. I expect Iori as well as some other party members to be very similar as well on that aspect. I'm looking forward to that. How did we even get to this point? Was I meant to complain about... was I about to just share my complaints or concerns about Echoes of Aincrad? Oh, are you excited? Okay, yeah. I think I covered that nicely. I was not thrilled by their systems trailer that they shared recently, though, when I was in Greece. I didn't watch it properly there. I watched it properly when I came back. And it feels like AI-generated voiceover. Japanese one sounds better, I'll be perfectly honest. The English one, I think they went too far into sounding mechanical to indicate it's Aincrad or something. I genuinely don't understand. I don't think what they tried to do landed well. Because the point of Aincrad is that it sounds lively. It does not sound like a machine. You know? I don't think it's AI-generated voiceover, but it's meant to sound like a machine talking to you. Which was a terrible choice. It wasn't exciting. It was extremely monotone. And the entire system trailer, it just showed us incredibly basic concepts that every single game has. Like, this is the map. It's blurred. There's a fog of war. You unlock it by engaging with map pillars. I know. That's how games work in the past 20 years, since Ubisoft started the entire thing. Like, I expected systems trailer to explain some systems that other games don't have. I pointed to Illustration Licorice's system trailer. It was very short, 2 minutes. They featured literally 2 things in the systems trailer. One, their extremely extensive AI customization, the entire battle tree system. I didn't care for it, but it was an exciting feature, and it became an integral part of the game for those who actually cared about customizing their entire partner interactions in battle. It was a great feature, it was extensive, it was worthy of being put in a systems trailer because you wanted people to see it, so people who would be interested in it would find it in game. You know, they'd see, oh my god, this sounds extremely elaborate, I do want to engage with this. That would be advertising a feature that other games don't have, so you can draw attention of people to this thing that you have. And of course, multiplayer, they had to feature multiplayer in that. I recently compared the two on my own just to get a sense of what was wrong with Echoes of Aincrad system trailer. That's why I'm so lively chatty about it. And of course, they had to show multiplayer, even though it's a basic feature, because multiple times they had said Illustration Licorice will not have multiplayer. And then they added it afterwards because fans were really asking for it. It was literally in multiple interviews back to back to back. We're not gonna have multiplayer, but we're listening to people. If you want multiplayer, tell us. And eventually, that's how they revealed the entire multiplayer aspect of the game. So that was fitting as well. With Echoes of Aincrad, map. Interact with these to unlock map. You have 6 weapons. You have sword skills. Oh, wow. Do we have sword skills now? I think it was a bad systems trailer. I think they could have done a lot more. And the fact that it's a bad system, I keep rambling. I'm gonna catch up with chat real soon. Trust me, I like rambling. That's the entire point of these streams anyways. You ask questions, I ramble about your questions. Like, the fact that they had a 7-minute systems trailer and not a single thing that gets people excited as features, something novel, it did worry me, not gonna lie. Like, the systems trailer had a negative effect on my excitement about the game, because it makes it seem like the game is very standard. And I don't think you want people to think your game has no novel features at all. That's the point of a systems trailer. You show people the exciting features that you have. But they haven't, so I'm kind of confused. Do we have exciting features? Please do tell me, I'm waiting. Oh, you have a 7-minute trailer and not a single non-standard exciting feature to show, and I'm like confused. I'm worried. Don't make me worried. That's not... It would be a great trailer if they shared it. When did they reveal this? 2 months ago? 2.5 months ago? It would be great if they showed this systems trailer back then. Because you'd be showing weapons, you'd be showing some different sword skills, you'd be showing how large the map is, what the map features. But not a month before the game's release. We have already seen all of these before in more exciting context as well. Like, this is core reveal basic communication. I think it was badly timed. Either badly timed or just bad content in it. It can go either way. It could have been fixed either way, let's say. But yeah, I talked enough. Let me catch up. Doing good. Thanks for asking, Polsky. Good evening, Crimson. Welcome, welcome. I don't remember how did Volume 28 start. The entire climax of the battle on top of the Central Cathedral. I think that gives you a good idea without any spoilers. It ended with the cliffhanger back at 27, and then the actual Alice versus Emperor and all the other involved people began. And a lot of incarnate shenanigans, a lot of random words thrown in. Even back to back, there are things that don't properly track, and I'm just annoyed. I'm so tired of incarnation shenanigans. I'm so done. It's just the Force. The enemy needs a higher stakes weapon, bigger incarnation. Oh, you created such a weapon that it's impossible to deal with. Oh, now the heroes use even bigger incarnation. And it's like, it's just nonsensical at that point. Because you're not scaling naturally. You're scaling because the story is moving forward. There is no realistic reference point. It's bigger incarnation because it has to be more impressive. It's bigger incarnation because you have no idea how to combat that and it has to be bigger. Oh my god. The worst SAO experience I had has to be those first 50 pages of volume 28. And I actually abandoned the book and started Kusuriya, Apothecary Diaries volume 5 instead. For Fractured Dream, I only need to get Neige and then a guild birthday outfit. Do they still give out birthday outfits with the missions? I should monthly just log in and grab those. If Yujiro lived, would he go visit the real world? Of course he would. I mean, Kirito would absolutely bring him along. No other way. Hey there, Master Chief, welcome. Oh, this stream, okay. This, got it, NPS, sorry. Been a long time. Honestly, I don't know if I should buy it or not, because they kinda let the last game die in a way. If your concern is a game dying or not, Echoes of Aincrad is fully single player. Like, you play the game when you want to. There is no FOMO. What's in the game is in the game. You don't depend on other players. You can just play however you want. So if that is your concern, that shouldn't be a concern in your mind. Single player experience, it's all up to you how to enjoy it. Do you know if they're thinking of DLC? Hey there, Shertika, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Yes, they have one DLC. And it's included in the... Professor, can you move away so I can speak to Combuskin and complete this thing? Can I throw you into the sea, actually? Go, go, go, go, go. No, no, no, no, no. You're getting planked. Go, go, go, go, go. Yeah, goodbye. Yes, currently one DLC is listed. It is included in the Deluxe, Ultimate, and the American Aincrad editions right now. And it's not gonna be a new floor as far as we know. It's listed as a spin-off DLC. So a spin-off story, spin-off side story, whichever you want to go with. But aside from that, we currently do not know anything. I'm thinking in September, we're obviously going to be having Tokyo Game Show. And I feel like even though it's after release, we may get somewhat of an SAO stage at Tokyo Game Show where they can double down on the launch of Echoes of Aincrad and then start sharing info about the DLC depending on its scale. But based on that description, no, I don't think it's gonna be floors, and it wouldn't make sense to make it new floors because we're completing our adventure in 2 floors, and then floor 3 is Unanswered Butterfly Movie. I should cook something after this stream. Someone said Kirtan Yuji's relationship couldn't have gone on as it had done up to the point when he died. What are your thoughts on that? I need to know why they think that. Like, I don't think that way, but that's just such a general thought that, you know, they may have their reasons for thinking that way. I may have my reasons for thinking this way, you know? That's a bit too vague of a context for me to reply to. I don't think that is the case. Is all I can say. Of course, they'll have to talk about the real world situation, because that was kind of a subtle but big point when they were talking to Quinella. But that's really not a problem. I do think the game would have a lot of hype if it was 100 floors like the mobile. I love how Trubbish speaks. It's not realistic though, that's kind of the point. And it's not feasible. Okay, so Smear Guru... Oh. I think he's stuck. Okay, Professor. Okay, I'll stop bullying you. You can jump up using this place. Come around. Oh my god. Come on. I'm sorry. That was mean. Oh! Oh, that's so nice. Come on, do it as well, Pony. There we go. Get the sparkles again. Crouch. What is crouch? What is crouch? How do I crouch? No! Well, I got some nice pictures. What is your biggest hope for SAO movie? Mine is release in Turkey. Every SAO movie released in Turkey. I hope this does too. They did not perform well though. To be frank, that was partially a massive communication problem as well. But we do have too much of a piracy issue in Turkey. I know how hard they worked. Somewhat. Not always where it mattered, but they did work hard. And the Japanese side gave them a lot of trouble as well. Like, the subtitles we were sent in Turkey, they were bad. Japan translated them themselves, and I imagine they were machine translated at the time. AI wasn't even a thing. They were likely machine translated. I worked on some of those subtitles to fix them with some other people. They had a lot of issues getting that movie going, and people did not exactly go to the movies to see it. And a couple times I have gone around and looked around for opinions. They were people saying things like, why did they make the first episode into a movie? It feels like they forced an entire story into what it shouldn't have been. It was perfectly fine in the first episode. They were completely unaware that the movie was closer to the actual story than the completely butchered episode 2 was. There was so much communication to be made, and they did not. And, you know, I couldn't do much for them because my audience here is global. What can I do for them? I offered a lot of help with their own communications, but again, they did not request my help on that front, let's say. But I always helped when they came to me with anything. Mainly the subtitles was the case. Why am I talking to you again? You must try out what? Did he just see the fossil that's in my inventory? What is his new request? I don't even like this Pokemon and he keeps giving me quests. Give Smear Guru some furniture and have them change color or pattern of each. Okay. Where are you? I have a large bed. What is this? Oh, it's the skirt in the bottom part. Okay, okay. We're gonna make this blue, please. Dark blue, preferably. Yeah. Is there no light yellow? Oh, wait. He's also gonna need fucking paint. Yeah, of course. No, I don't want anything painted. Okay, so if I have the fossil taken care of, I can just put that back in a box, right? Yeah, put the bed in. Fossil. Orange cottage kit, put in both of them. I need twine for something. I still don't know what fluff is used for. Campfire, grave, I'll keep these. Okay, now let's go back to Withered Wasteland and go to the new area we unlocked. Because that was what I was supposed to do at the beginning. I love the last game, I just think they could have done so much more after that. My trust in Bandai went down in a way. I don't like launching a live service and then killing it 1 year after. Intentionally driving it down 1 year after. That was what stung me the wrong way. They could have done a lot more, but I can usually gloss over could have done a lot more stuff. But intentionally driving down, nah, that did sting in a bad way, yes. On the anniversary, no less. Like, they had an entire 1 year anniversary live stream, and all that was announced for the anniversary was a 7-day login bonus. With like 2 SAO tickets that most people missed because the game did not have a notification icon next to the mailbox at the time. That was a terrible anniversary and a terrible killing of the game. They actually killed it. Hey, I'm interested what this new area is. We're just gonna wait a second. I'm gonna catch up. I hope whatever the SAO movie will be, it will be released in Poland. I was so happy to see progressive movies in cinema. I think they will be released in Poland. I watched the Scherzo movie in Poland. Yes, the Scherzo movie in Poland. Yeah, let's do that, Professor. I wonder if it's gonna be released in Austria or like the German-speaking room. Germany, Austria, Switzerland. I wonder if the licensing issue was fully taken care of or temporarily taken care of for the progressive movies. Like a year or so after their initial theatrical release. Now let's do that, Professor. Okay, brand new area. It's a whole new world. Do, do, do, do, do, do, do, do. Do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do. Oh, dope. Okay, what's going on here? We got a PC, some electrical thingamajiggy, and is that supposed to be a Pokemon Center there? Oh yes. Okay. Indeed. Let's do that, Professor. You go on ahead. I'll look around. It's kind of a shame that we can't write stuff. But is that even Pokemon alphabet? I don't think it is. How do I zoom in the camera and stuff? Oh wait, I can just open up my camera, right? Okay, that's still stylized text, I guess. I thought it was actually kanji from far away. Oh, come on. Oh, alpine grass. So this is like a snow area or something? I wish they had an asynchronous day-night cycle. Like, I think it's completely synced to your device time. So when it's night, it is gonna be night in the game as well. But the problem is, I always play this game afternoon onwards. I don't play it in the morning, so I never get to see how the places actually look under the sun. It's a bit annoying. Did they literally build this because there's a kitchen sink over here? Because the water doesn't even go anywhere, like it's an actual closed off space. Maybe this is a big room, right? That's maybe like a industrial kitchen? Or like a hotel kitchen or bathroom? Seems intentional. What do you mean you're carrying on too much stuff? I want to read. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do with the music CDs. Like, they take up space. It's annoying. Okay, Professor's already down there. I think there was... Wasn't there a grabbable object here? Oh, there it is in the back. Oh, those are actual scaffoldings. I didn't realize. I wasn't looking at it with that intention. Okay, there's something to collect there. I hate CDs. I hate inventory management. Deep bunches of balloons, okay. We got balloons, everyone. Mr. Game and Turk. When is Hollow Nexus coming out? keep watching the trailer and then keep hitting the like button, and we'll eventually get it released. Someone's gonna take notice. JT's journal. Like, some of these are actually interesting. Some of them unlock clothes, and some of them are just... Why do these even exist? There is so much to clean up in this area, and I hate cleaning up. Is that supposed to be snow or something? I don't think it is. It looks black in the night. That's my problem. I do want to see everything in daytime. Is there a setting that allows me to have, like, permanent daytime? No. Maybe if I can find Groudon, he can bring back up the sun. That's its passive, right? You go to the video rack, you right click, you select loop, and it keeps running. Watch it for an hour or so. They said the relationship Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito shared as we knew it was over the moment Yu-Gi-Oh called Kirito my hero. That was the last thing Kirito wanted to hear from Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, sure, that was the last thing Kirito wanted to hear, but that's not a relationship-changing thing. Yu-Gi-Oh always saw Kirito as someone to look up to. That was the first significant interaction that they had. He literally crumbled down and said, "You were the person I've been waiting for this entire time. You're the one who will guide me away from this mountain town and you know, help me crush my shackles to chase my own dreams." That was literally their first significant interaction back in the Rulit village. So no, I think that's entirely wrong. Hey there, Jay, welcome! Pre-ordered Echoes of Aincrad Ultimate Edition a couple days ago, got the physical version, so I'm excited for the game in 2 months. 1.5, less than 2 months. We're really close now. Yep, Groudon's drought ability sets up the sun for fight exactly. I mean, the Kyogre is in the game. I don't know about Ninetales just yet, or Torkoal just yet. But I'm assuming Groudon is in the game too. Now let's see here. What am I seeing? How is the one in the first island working then? Oh, it's already set up on the Sparky spot back in the other island. So we need to move this. Okay. It does somewhat make sense now. Oh. I still have a second camera set up in the second island, which still hasn't found any Pokemon. It's supposed to be there for Azumarill, but Azumarill doesn't want to show up, sadly. Okay, that alpine grass can just go away. Recipe for an industrial bed. It's an industrial bed. Oh, we got Larvitar here. That's nice. That's not Larvitar. No. The... Completely forgot its name. Why? Mossy rest spot. perch. I swear, if Rowlet's not in the game, we're rioting. Life is the thing we're interacting with in the PCs, right? Should be. Okay, we got some beans here. Also a bean. Oh, that's a sprinkler, okay. But I need to create water flow. This is already designed for the water flow, I think. I just need to open up a path for water, and I need to find where water actually is. Oh, we got our wheat. Okay, I need to collect like 20 of it. Wait, what? Do I just pick it up? How does new ones spawn then? I'm supposed to be planting them back to back to back? They're not like other crops? That's gonna require some work. I feel like that's blocking off a path. Maybe we'll find water in there. Let's go. Okay, we just landed in the upper portion. Let me figure out the mystery of the water first. Okay, so we open this path as well. We just follow the trenches. And there we go. There's our water. Easy peasy. Wait, how did water come over here? Oh, it goes under. Right there. Okay. That's good. That's good. They thought of everything. And our sprinkle's now working. Sprinkler. Not sprinkle. Okay, that one's coming down. We got something missing. I feel like there has to be a sprinkler on all of these, no? This is nicely designed. I should learn from this. Do I have a sprinkler? I should have one somewhere across like 50 different boxes that are scattered around different maps. That's nice. I found 6 players in a lobby for Lost Song last week. The game online isn't that's... Oh, must be very lucky. Oh, okay, that goes straight through there. Oh, I thought we'd have something there. It's a bit of a shame. I probably need to make them. Oh, it's... Is it actually interactable? Oh, it is. Neat. Okay, so I should be actually setting up the train tracks and they will be functioning properly. That's good. Move something so heavy. Yeah, you figured out, Professor. I'm exploring. I like exploring new areas. I remember Leverage Town. Okay, there's clearly something behind here. So let's get to work. Recipe for stone steps. That was useless. Anything up there? No. Okay, we got a light source there, and some actual lit up glowing mushrooms inside. And okay, we still don't know how to go through the actual fencing. There was, I saw one in the first area as well. I didn't explore the second area all that much. But there has to be a way to go through here, obviously, and it's not gonna be around. Can't just dig the thing. Am I just supposed to crash into it with... Nah. Train tracks end properly. They don't go through, so I can't crash the cart into it. Let's go back to following the story. See what we'll find. What I'm confused about is that there's a limited amount of certain things in this game, no? You can only dig up so much. So I'm curious what happens when you actually run out of things. Some things respawn, like branches, stones. I think stones do respawn randomly. But like branches, sticks, they do respawn. But some other things, I am not sure. Iron ore and copper ore and such. What do you mean, what's a machok? Do I not have a machok back in the first island? Yeah, let's create the standard leafage. I think that's the best way to go when it comes to starting an area. I need to find someone who can do rain dance, because I am way too lazy to actually water places around. I just create rain and wait for rain to take care of things. Completely new. Okay, that's nice. You got one very rare as well. 1 2-star over here. The rest are common. I'm assuming it's just gonna be standard. The first Pokemon you come across. Probably yeah, there we go. Immediately comes into it. And it is... Hey, isn't that from, like, super new games? Score Bunny, yeah. Oh, please, please don't. Please don't do that. Let's see. It burns, yeah. Very useful. About Machok. I didn't say anything about Machok to you. Looking for sandbags. Kicking around. Okay. Sandbags where? Grassy training field. So 4 grass and 2 sandbags. Where are them sandbags? Are those sandbags? Oh, these are sandbags. Okay. Okay, you know what? You'll benefit from this anyway, so may as well put it there. Come on, like it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, we got our 2 sandbags. Aww. Sleeping Pokemon are cute. Where did the sandbags go? Over here. Okay, where was I? Okay, there things happened in the chat. Let's see. Even though Yuji looked up to Kirito, do you think it's fair to say Kirito also looked up to Yuji in a sense? Yes. Have you talked to the developers yet? I did send my questions. I am waiting for feedback at the moment. They said early June. Futami-san will be available, so there's still some time. I was gonna read the new progressive volume, but man, am I terrible at starting things recently. I degraded into doom scroller too much. Just do it! But yeah, I finally said just do it to starting volume 28, and I absolutely regretted that decision and threw the book away. So I'm not too excited about Reki's recent books at all. What's the most creative thing you have built so far in Pokopia? Nothing. I just did the story in the first 2 areas. We're just exploring the 3rd area. I think you start building once you complete the story, when you get the Magnemite ability and stuff. I've seen that everywhere. Gen 9 was 4 years ago, Jesus. Okay, Machoke's gonna appear. Oh, he appeared already because I waited too long in the screen. Build and gather. Oh, I finally have a gather specialty Pokemon. I can put community boxes down. Oh, that's gonna be useful. Oh, he can actually run, unlike many other Pokemon. Appreciate it. Oh, Venomoth. has search. We need to power this up as well. Is this where I came from? I don't think so. Oh, it is. It is. That's the kitchen and stuff, yeah. What do you mean? Is my stone stacks full? Did I hit 99? Did that count? No, that didn't count. What am I supposed to do with the excess stone? Come on, that's only 4. Need one more. Can you like destroy that boulder so I can pick up a stone? Oh, here's one. Very cool. Machok looks shocked. Look at his face. I hope the Alice original new movie version is on an ordinal scale with all the characters together, because we haven't seen a single movie like that yet. I mean, we may get an ALO movie. If they do that, then we may see all characters together. I don't know. I still feel like Rebellion of the Four Empires is like a really good, large-scale, exciting movie prospect. No news on Echoes demo, no. I mean, we didn't even see you use strength, you just posed a bit. Oh no. Oh no. What happens if you push something too much? Because that's the main issue with strength, no? Oh, push and pull. Okay, a 3, well, 3 is a bit much. 2.5 decade long problem has been solved by allowing strength to pull as well. Move away, bro. I feel like that should be a habitat. This Machok is actually a lazy bum. Doesn't want to do anything. We can also rotate objects. Okay, that's good. I wish we didn't have to stop constantly. It just snapped back to a place when we stopped pushing. I know, just let me flip. Fractured Daydream movie. I mean, technically, Ordinal Scale was alicization before alicization in a lot of aspects. So, may as well do a Unital Ring before Unital Ring with Fractured Daydream, which was basically Unital Ring. Okay, first let me get the bag upgrade. There is one in this shop as well, right? Ah, that's the boy first aid kit. Oh, we need level 2 for bag upgrade. Okay, let me get the recipes I can for now. Pikachu fountain kit. That's nice. Oh, we got more tomato seeds. Cool. No recipes? Huh, that's a bit annoying. Okay, we'll work on level 2s then. In the new trailer, in the Town of Beginnings, I didn't see any original cast character. Do you think they will be around besides Argo? When you say original cast, you mean main canon characters, right? We know Lisbeth's around, we know Mito is around. I expect Klein to be around as well. Agil, obviously, he's gonna be taking part in the first boss fight. But yeah, others... hard to say. I didn't expect Lisbeth to be there, because she becomes relevant later down the line. We get our first teaser around floor 5, and we still haven't seen her in Progressive Light novels up until floor 7. And afterwards we go back to floor 4, so we continue not seeing Lisbeth as well. I personally don't think Shilika will be there, but again, she may be. I feel like a lot of the girl cast doesn't quite fit in with the atmosphere of the team. It feels like a clashing design, you know, because of their entire personality. The game is a little nitty-grittier than the main series in appearance, in its design. Oh? Oh? Okay. What is this? Wait, Professor? Door is here, mate. Oh. Oh, I knew it was a kitchen. Wait, what? Okay, that has to be a ghost type Pokemon. Or is that a chain hanging? Yeah, okay, it's hanging from the chain. Cool. I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh shit! What real-life game would you like to play in full dive if it was possible? You mean like a currently existing game? Sonic? I mean, people say Sonic in VR is shit, but I think people's implementation of Sonic in VR is generally shit. Every single time I see someone try to do a first-person Sonic, they always attach the camera to his head. So every single time Sonic jumps, you get this effect, because no one's actually putting a stable camera to a fixed position that wouldn't just have a spasm whenever Sonic jumps into or curls into a spinball. Just put the camera here, and if Sonic jumps, don't make the camera move. Let it stay here. And then first-person Sonic will actually function as intended. But yeah, Sonic will be really nice. It's, the speed and the wind and all those kinds of stuff. Love it. Pokopia is fun. It's chill. I don't usually play this long, by the way. I play like 30 minutes at a time. Just do some small tasks. It's why I don't get much progress. But I like just hanging out with Pokemon, them coming over to me for requests, and me trying to make them happier. That's the fun I have in short bursts. And now SAO project plans will be of no use to us in the coming years? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Sonic VR is like Sonic Freeride? No. Why would it be like Sonic Freeriders? It would be an actual Sonic game. I'm really curious what this Pokemon is, by the way. Oh, Dartrix, okay. Roll it is in the game. We got this. We need a boulder, 4 things, and a tree. Oh, hello. I've seen your reply. I think it was it on Facebook? You usually comment on Facebook. But I feel like it was Twitter this time around. Another recipe for an iron chair. Now here's another door. Oh, would you look at that? We have an upper kitchen. I thought it was gonna be a balcony. Oh, wait, we were here, no? Yeah, this is where we are. So, I need a tree, I need 4 of those, and there has to be a boulder nearby. Can I craft a boulder? I don't want to drag something from too far away. There's a boulder. That's around the, yeah, nice looking gardens. We'll do that. Okay, and Dartrix is gonna spawn within like 10 seconds, I guess. Let's wait. Come on. This guy's an idiot. Dartrix plays. You're a story Pokemon. You're supposed to appear in 10 seconds. Okay, we'll try to create some other habitats in the meanwhile. Wait, not here. I'm just gonna fireplace. It's to be it doesn't have to be a specific kind of. Oh, that's volcanic ash. Okay. You can just fill it with this because we're gonna till it anyways. I mean, they do look a bit different, but technically it shouldn't matter, right? Oh, they just need to get wet, and they'll turn into proper sprinkles, please. Come on, this one, this one. Useless sprinkler. Is that already wet? Did I not till it? Okay. Why does it still look different? There we go. And now we plant some tomatoes. Where are my tomato seeds? I only have a single tomato seed. We can have more tomato seeds. Okay, Dartrix has arrived, but we'll first finish this one. I actually want to find out how to make wheat seeds, because oh wait, I hate Machoke so much. So I don't need to replant them because those two places remained in planted mode. So I'm assuming wheat's gonna come back up. I will at some point. I want to play Pokemon Unite at some point actually. Now it keeps getting updated every once in a while, and I'm always like, huh, haven't played Pokemon Unite in a while. Maybe I should play it. The problem is, the game's menus run so terribly. I thought that was a problem with my phone back when it was first launched. I thought it would be nice on Switch. I got my Switch, I tried it out. It was still terrible, and I could not bear dealing with its stupid mobile game menus. It was so slow, so unresponsive. The game was fun, but the menu experience was the reason I dropped the game entirely. Maybe I should give it a try on Switch 2. Maybe Switch 2 will be able to handle it. Who knows? Speaking of Sonic, I gotta finish the storybook games since I didn't grow up with them. And I just recently started playing them a year ago. Black Knight has a wonderful story. The best characterization of the Sonic characters as well, alongside Unleashed in my opinion. Wonderful game. Anil, I still don't understand what you mean by SAO project plans will be of no use to us in the coming years? I genuinely don't understand. I wonder if games where you control something not humanoidal would work in full dive. I mean, Insectcide exists. I don't think insects are humanoids. Oh yes, exactly. Didn't know you knew the Route 1. Oh, come on now. Grow and chop. Chop is creating lumber, right? Yeah. Oh wait, you help me. No, no, no. No, you come with me. Typical barn owl. No. No. Oh, we got a perch. We do have a perch. Do we not have a perch? Was that just a recipe? Like it was, yeah. Let me get rid of this bean plant by planting it somewhere. That's a solution. Can you stop? Go away. Go away. I can't even push him. Ugh. Can I just throw him off a cliff or something? Okay, we need to craft a perch. Should be easy, I should have the materials. Where's the crafting bag again? Are we level 2? Can I upgrade? Yes, we're level 2. Oh, thank God. Standing mic. I wonder if any Pokemon actually sing. And can we hear them? Questions for another time. Bag upgrade. Hey, thank you for 3 months, Arnold. By the way, I keep asking you. I don't know. Should I just say Turkish? Önceki yorumunda ne dediğini anlamadım. İstersen Türkçe yaz, cevaplayayım. And I have never played Pokemon Champions. I'm not interested in the competitive side. I just want to enjoy the games at this point. It is. Okay, we now have a third page for the bag, I presume. Now we can get some water wheel kits. Sure, charging station. What does charging station even used for? We only use it for charging Pikachu, no? location, geolocation, park, the same things. Is that the only recipe that popped up? I think it is. Okay, where was my crafting bag? Oh, sorry, crafting station. Hey, that Cleffa looks cute. Ah, high Pokemon may be able to sing. That'd be neat. Wait, does that not count? Oh, they have to be mountain flowers. Fine. Do I have any mountain flowers with me? Seashore, wildflower, wildflower. Oh, they're based on the areas as well. Wildflower is from the Withered Wilds or whatever the first island is called. Seashore flowers are from there, and this place has mountain flowers, nowhere else. Ugh, it is annoying. There has to be flowers somewhere else. Dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip dip. That I find interesting. No, it's nothing. Can I cut through? Huh, what was the point of it then? Oh, that's a new gate. I got a bunch of hints, a bunch of items, a bunch of mountain flowers that I can bring back. Perfect. You make it sound like people playing don't enjoy competition? So I get what you mean? No, people who play it do like competition. That's the point. I don't enjoy competitive Pokemon. Are there hoodies in the game? There's a bunch of different styles that you unlock by going around and finding these shiny things. Wasn't that the same Cleffa hint? Pokeball variation with love to showcase is another love ball. Very cool. Oh? Or just like this, you can find emotes. So back in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, yeah, what about them? My favorite, by the way, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Unanswered Butterfly movie, is there no news about if the movie gets no news at the moment. The English side shared a subtitled trailer, so at this point I'm assuming there is not gonna be an English dub for the movie. Yeah, of course I did speak Turkish. Because I did not understand what you said earlier. I'm trying to understand so I can respond to it. That's why I asked Turkish. Now, if they did it for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, that has to be satire. Because their initial Ruby and Sapphire review is mocked for saying that. Too much water. Why is it the smile emote? Why is it not the love emote? Was love too problematic? Okay, I don't remember which color I needed, but I want it to be symmetrical. There was either 2 red or 2 blue. And I want to make the other color 2 as well. Oh, I need to get rid of... This is a volcano. Where in Johto was a volcano? Was there a volcano? I mean, I remember the volcano in Ruby and Sapphire because that was kind of the point. I don't remember if Johto had a volcano. Oh, sorry, not Johto. Kanto. My bad. I barely remember anything about Johto, to be honest. I remember the Bellsprout Tower. Bellsprout Tower is literally the only landmark I remember from Johto. Nothing else comes to my mind. Kanto had a volcanic island with fire type gym. Where was the fire gym? I am actually destroying my brain. I don't even remember the fire gym at all. Oh, here's the desk. We need a perch. Is it not a furniture? Is it a toy? Oh, there's still relaxation. I wish they didn't separate it like this. I wish they separated it by function. Like furniture. We're talking about Pokemon. I very well think a perch is a furniture for Pokemon. It's not an outdoor decoration. It's a thing. Cinnabar Island. I remember the name Cinnabar Island, probably from the anime. But it generally does not visualize anything in my mind. Oh, there are some sandbags as well. No, Dartrix, don't communicate with the stupid. You'll become stupid as well. You're already a bar now. You're relatively stupid. Okay, we got a recipe there. Oh, that's also something good. Another recipe. Okay, Dartrix, you need to move. You need to move. That's where I wanted to put the perch. Oh, okay. We can just do this. Welcome. I mean, you can create some lumber, sure. 97 of these. Yeah, that'll keep you busy. Had to find the key in some event. I remember that, yeah. the south of Pallet Town, where you go with surf. Is that Cinnabar Island? What were we doing? Cutting board. Oh, hello? Yes? Yes? Ooh. First I want to create a community box as well, actually. Because Machok is actually supposed to gather some shit. Aside from how goofy he hangs around. I imagine he will honor his programming. I will put a community box here. And he better actually gather stuff. Oh, we can cook stuff. Interesting. And we're gonna be discovering recipe. Got a simple salad. I think it ate the bowl as well. Okay, what were we trying to do again? Wait. Oh, he creates flames when he's running. Look at that. Beautiful. That's so cute. Powers up leafage? What happens when leafage is powered up? Can you stop eating? Is it adding into my inventory or... Okay, that's just visual. Fine. Our PP has been recovered. Oh, that's pretty cool. I hope that's gonna disappear though. That's just visual, right? Ah, thank you. You should make some donuts? In this game, can we make donuts? Oh, interesting. That's nice. We need moss for some habitats as well, so that's how we do it. How long does it stay with us? Do I have to eat salads back to back to back, or is it just once and unlock? Okay, it's appearing shiny. Seems like you're a big SAO fan. Kinda. Welcome. Okay, we're finally getting some wheat. Bake in a bread oven. So that's where we'll make donuts, I guess. Okay, Torkoal's in the game then. Hey Cody, how you doing? I do want that new statue to be Ariel. I think it's reached a lot more people as well. G-Quox was more for the actual main timeline, lore-oriented fans, whereas Gundam Witch, it was really easy to get into because you didn't need any kind of backstory to enjoy a lot of things. Which was really fun. We need to find a Tarkol. Okay, underneath Dartrix. We need 4 moss next to some water in the cave. Not sure if cave is actually a requirement. Oh, I see. Is there anything else I missed because I didn't look careful enough? Can someone shut this Machok up? This is so annoying. Okay, we got another water. Oh, a lot of water sources. This comes pouring out of the thing randomly, unlike other ones. Yeah, sure, man. I just had no opinions at all. That's why I didn't respond. Okay, so Tarkol should spawn in a second or two. We turn around, act like we're not here. And there we go. Oh, I did not expect Tarkol to be this small. It wasn't Tarkol supposed to be bigger? Also, I thought that was supposed to be like heat cloud. I didn't think it was a balloon attached to its back. I don't think that's intentional. I still think that should be a heat cloud. It's a nice detail that some Pokemon can't jump or walk comfortably on certain places, but I don't understand exactly what affects it. Like, there is no clear indication. You just figure out at some point, hopefully. Okay, come on. Let's see if he's where he's gonna have any problem. Let's see. Nice. Oh, shit. Stop. Slow down. We got this. We got this. Over here. No. What the you can jump. Eh? You literally had 0 issues here. And jumping is not your problem, so what is? Go. I mean, there was a similar thing with Slowpoke back in the first island. And I didn't quite understand what was what back then as well. It wants me to build a path. And it randomly can jump around. Oh, shit. I think it just doesn't like the orange thingy. Otherwise, he's perfectly fine. And I don't know what the problem with that one is. No, over here. Let's walk. Walk this side, nice. What is time? What's the problem? Excuse me? Is it... You want me to water it? You were walking just fine earlier. I do not want to accidentally hit start over from the beginning. Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a possibility. No, it's tiring because you're being an idiot. God. Come on, go. Go straight ahead. Don't turn here. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. And onto stone. There you go. Oh, Cleffa, right? I didn't know Torkoal was small. I genuinely thought Torkoal was like a large, huge turtle. Hey, cliff hitters, welcome. Cliff hitters or clip hitters? Yo, Gamerturk, in your opinion, which SAO game should I get during Steam Summer Sale? Which ones do you have? What do you enjoy? And how much discount on every single one? Which one are you eyeing? Let's ask that way. I don't know much about Gundam. I started with G-Quax. G-Quax was fun. But I started watching for Mush? I'm Mashu? Nah, Machu. Mush is bait. And then I realized, oh, this old idealistic guy is actually so much more interesting of a character, whereas these girls and the stupid boy, they're just bait fuel for younger people. I really did not like the main characters of G-Quax, but the old guy and his journey, that was a lot more interesting, even though it was more in the second half of it. So I heard Paramount wants to buy out Warner Bros. To beat Netflix and Comcast by putting the highest bids, about 111 billions or something. I don't understand how American buyouts work. There's so much political bullshit going on in the background, and then SEC won't approve something and it will all go back somehow. The weird stuff. Hey there, Shadow. Welcome. Yuki's birthday is technically over. Like 8 hours? Nah, 8 hours too much. 6 hours ago, I want to say. Almost 6 hours ago. Since Japan time. I mean, Hollow Realization is always my first recommendation, but, you know, knowing the preferences of the user helps a lot. I can recommend them Hollow Realization as my favorite game, but they may not enjoy it. And then we have a problem. So I would rather like to know what they enjoy before I recommend my own favorite out of nowhere. Just a second. Okay, back. In anime, Torkoal had very few appearances, but it's been consistently small. I never actually checked the size decks, so that is likely on me. It's just my imagination. You know, this huge volcano-like tortoise, technically. I imagine it would be larger. So, I'm not gonna talk to you, just a sec. Oh, I don't have a home yet. Shut up, Torkoal. Well, I don't have a builder here at the moment, so I can't even make myself a home. I can build, like, a coverage area and call it a home by default, but that's not gonna be pretty, so... We'll continue one or two more steps, then I'm wrapping up the stream. So if you have questions, please start asking now. And don't forget to like the stream, please. I should mention that earlier at the beginning. Okay, we got a recipe. I mean, you can do the fire. I'm pretty sure Score Bunny also has the burn. So we should be good. Should be good. Here, no. We need 2 more volcanic ash. Are these volcanic ashes? Yes. Take care, Master Chief. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, we got our bread oven. Pop it here. Okay, is Score Bunny just supposed to run over here? Maybe? Because we were kind of on this quest together. Oh! Oh. Machok is just... He brought us 2 stones. Someone delete him from the game. Score Bunny with me. The run animation is so cute. Okay, burn this, please. We got simple bread. Do I eat the bread? Oh, powers up cut. Okay. So what does the powered up cut exactly do? I mean, I know we're gonna be able to break the chain now, but aside from that, what's the use? Oh, we can now enter those chained gates. They actually don't have physics, so they have to fade it out for this thing to drop. And they actually go into cutscene mode just for it. What was this, Squowet? Or was that the smaller form, Squowet? I don't like this Pokemon. It's a boring Pokemon, in my opinion. Hey, Dovey! Welcome, how you doing? How did he fit into the barrel? The barrel was really small. No, not... Why are all the personalities of the Pokemon in this area so obnoxious? Machop is obnoxious. This guy is obnoxious. Dartrix is obnoxious. Tarkol kinda obnoxious, but we didn't spend so much time with him just yet. That's more than half. We befriended him, but we don't know its specialty. How? How does that work? Greedent, okay. I was confused for a moment. Fiddlesticks. I thought Fiddlesticks was a Pokemon. But it's a champion in League of Legends. That barrel is now that's a Doctor Who reference I did not expect. I have not watched Doctor Who since David Tennant. Well, since David Tennant's era ended. I thought he just messaged us his ID and I was like, how does the squirrel send us a message on the Pokédex? Don't do that. That can slice even farther after it's been powered up by okay. We'll give it a try in a second. I actually wanted to go up there. Dartrix, Dartrix! Please. You could just go around. I already have a salad, actually. Do you want to have the salad? Where is the salad? Yeah. That wasn't the salad you wanted? Well, I have other plans. You need to make these grow first. I definitely need more wheat. These ones, please. Dartrix, please. Okay, this one too. No, no! I hate the targeting. Sprinkler, put it back. I was trying to grab the beans. Okay, now. You said you wanted something for the salad. I imagine you're gonna show me something about the salad. So we're going back into the kitchen. Let me teach you. Who are you? I am not interested in your teachings. I'm here for Dartrix. Okay, we're cooking with Dartrix. No, not Scorbunny. Scorbunny, you go away. You stay. We are cooking with Dartrix. Wait, Pokemon specialty? Turn it into different things? What's the point that's being made about... Do I just put lumber in? I don't think that's... Yeah, I can't even put lumber in. Do the materials I put in not matter? Is it just the Pokemon that matters? That's a very interesting choice. You good? Okay, so we can't cook on our own. We learned that. So that doesn't cook anything new. Interesting stuff. Didn't expect that, actually. I might start with Hollow Realization as my first SAO game, as I don't mind playing games that have bad writing. Going for 100% on achievements. I mean, then Hollow Realization, in my opinion, has the best gameplay. It's been a while, clip hitters. It's been a very long time. But yeah, Hollow Realization is my favorite out of the SAO gamers. Otherwise, Fractured Daydream is a good recommendation, although it has a huge online part. I think people really downplay the single-player content that it has. The single-player production alone, it's the highest across all SAO games so far. Bar Echoes of Aincrad, of course. We don't know how far they're going, but they have plenty of in-engine cutscenes there, it seems. And if you can find it at a good discount, I did not check how the discounts are going at the moment, then yeah, Hollow Realization is a big recommendation from my side. It's more of a fast-paced JRPG that's imitating Final Fantasy 14 is the MMO one, right? Yeah. So if you enjoy the type of gameplay, then yes. Stop doing that. That is annoying. Frying pan. You have one in your hand. Would you lend me? Would you? No, you won't, of course. She really likes to sleep a lot. Okay, that was annoying. Oh no. We need to find another Pokemon. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have some ingots, so maybe I can already do it. Oh, I don't have copper ingots though. We've been here before, right? Yeah. This is where I was questioning how to go through fences. Ooh, that's another cooking station, that's for sure. Magmar, nice. I just need to get over here. That's fine. Oh, I can't push it over the track. Feel like that's an oversight. That can get extremely annoying after you complete your thing. Am I missing something? I am missing something. Shovels? Maybe? Oh, here they are. Oh yes, I can just move them. Didn't have to use my inventory for that. No worries, man. And yeah, it's really varied. I did not expect that. So this place is only for Magmar? Oh yeah, as I said, is Magmar just gonna spawn, or do I have to burn it? That... Oh no, I thought that was magma blowing down or something. It's just a lamp. Wood. But yeah, there's a lot of variety in the game. That's really tough, man. Everything is too tough for you. I feel like you're the problem. Not anymore. Yeah, well, you won't get to see. Did it already. He is actually useless. I hate my chalk. We're a couple steps ahead. I like exploring. Granted, this wasn't much of exploring. This was just path straight ahead I wanted to see. But still. Thank you. Thank you for the hint. Hint was already available down there, Professor. Okay, I'll bring charcoal. Does it have to be charcoal? I feel like Scorbunny can burn it as well. Like, it's the burn that we need. Not a specific lighting up the furnace skill. Burn. Charcoal is far away. Fill up my chalk. With me. And Dartrix is just coming around with us for the journey. Oh, Magmar's here as well. Guess I didn't need to go. Magmar's bound to have burn. There's no way he doesn't. Magmar's so slow as well. Like, Ditto is not human-sized. Not sure if it even comes like hip height. And then Magmar feels extremely slow, especially when you compare it to barrels, like actual human appliances, like the cartwheel. Magmar's really small. I have no idea. I don't have much of a thing for taste. But yeah, I guess that's... Oh wait, there's more. Okay, we'll explore this and then I'll wrap up the stream. As I said, I don't usually play this in long sessions. Usually come in for 30-minute little bursts and try to improve life of my Pokemon. So this has already been way too long, like... I was very quest-oriented this time around, and it's not good for me to be this quest-oriented. Sucks out the fun. Let's see, recipe for... Oh, nice. I'll take that. There are no hints as to whether there's something around or not. It just looks like a crystal room for now. There has to be something if we are being directed here. Oh, okay, those are unbreakable right now for my smash, but we probably need something to power up our smash. Take care of this. Interesting. There's still more here. This was one path, if I recall correctly. That's where we came from. Oh, we got actual lava. Okay, this is more interesting. Holy shit, it's pretty cool. But I don't want to mess with it too much before I understand what I need from this place. I imagine if I just punch it, the magma takes it. Oh, we can't punch it right now either. Okay. I do have a couple favorite Pokemon, yes. Is that Charcadet? I think it is. But I think that was you asking which one it is. No, no, no, no. I want to push it to the corner. It can be Charcadet or it can be something else as well. Kyogre, Rayquaza, Charizard, obviously. Oh, that's kind of mandatory, to be honest. Mewtwo, I'd say. Staraptor is very cool. Alakazam is just childhood nostalgia. It's cool, but I'm not gonna mention that otherwise. Oh, that's a... Okay, I wanna see what that is. Shit! Shit, we're dead. We're dead. Grovyle is a really cool Pokemon. But I don't really care much about it. Well, I am Turkish. I know how to build bridges, so... Certainly a masterpiece. Is this still a... Oh, that is... This is an entire castle. And there's a Pokemon inside. Oh, what is this then? An entire mansion. And you guys said this is probably Cinnabar Island, because that's where the volcano is. Did we just perhaps bypass the entire Victory Road, and this is basically the Pokemon League? Oh, more music. Mount Moon. How did... Oh wait, that's just the disc. That's not a location thingy. Okay. I was about to complain. Mount Moon is like beyond Misty's. Holy shit, what is this? Oh my god, that is... That is nice. And there's a lot more to explore as well, and I still didn't meet the Pokemon inside. Let me just water this first. Dartrix is having a lot of fun. Hey, can you do your thing here as well? And here? I'm not gonna collect the beans, I have more than enough beans. Oh, okay. We got some actual lore. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. I like lore. Okay, we'll go down there afterwards. I just want to see what's around. There's a lot of ash here as well. That's the mansion from... Oh, was there a mansion on Cinnabar? I feel like Cinnabar was a very small island. Guess not. I'm remembering it wrong. Is that Gimme Ghoul? Okay, we don't know its habitat, but it has collect. What does collect do? Trade. Okay, that one I don't necessarily care about. Oh, I think I have rainbow feathers. I think I have silver feathers actually. So is that horse feathers then, officially? And silver feathers are Lugia then? We got Tyrant. Do we actually complete the full thing? Oh, we do. Okay, that's a pretty neat thing, not gonna lie. I need to find where the body, sorry, where the head is. Okay, that's the front door that we took. Favorites are Farfetch'd and Jump. I hate Jump. Farfetch'd is cool. Just so we're clear, I do not trust my own memories about Kanto either. It's been a while, hasn't it? Hey Gamerturk, have you seen Yuna first live event on April 29th on Japan? Yes, I have, and I found it extremely disappointing because they only played 2 songs. Project cancellation. The project was set to launch next month. Is my collect data and perform our own report on that. I'm assuming it's referring to the same. Should I clean up the laboratory? Ah, there's nothing to find there. Yes, it will be visible. Maybe something below the ashes, I was thinking. But nah. Considering practicality of it, what Pokemon would you choose as a companion in your current real life? Rowlet? Pikachu, because you must have Pikachu. Otherwise, life doesn't have meaning. We can continue here, but I also need to go back and go further down, no? Or upstairs of the mansion. Where does this go? Oh my god, there's more lava. Something has to be down there, right? I only have 3 stairs left. Well, technically I can use platforms. Oh yes, there's another room there, there's there, and there's another room there. This is getting really complicated to navigate at this point. Okay, what can we do? Can I use this striped soil so I can get rid of it? Okay, we can't. We can! I can cheat the system! And I think a proper flying Pokemon. Staraptor would be nice, yeah. I'll go with Staraptor. Dude, why is it summer again? Fucking stupid small flies are filling my room and it's still too warm. I hate summer. Summer should exist. Huh? Oh, we're already down at the ground. Cool. Oh, we go up again from here. We got some light source. If I had a burn Pokemon with me. Couple more shovels. Collectible. Brock, gym leader of Pewter City Gym, has built up a rock-hard defense using his well-trained muscles and Pokemon, but what's behind that hard exterior? July special edition of Gym Leader Monthly will be all about the rock-solid Pokemon trainer Brock. Just what is the secret to his stoicism? Who knows? Oh, that was an outfit unlock, okay. Is that his modern outfit? Ten Pokemetal fragments, and we can just jump out now. Oh wait, we're up high somewhere else. Where are we? Where did we just jump? This is already to go. Okay, I think this is the beginning of this. We went down here, right? Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is we'll keep going around. Dartrix is dead, everyone. Pushed him into the lava. Okay, without disturbing the lava flow. The other side. Got some shiny stuff. Shiny rocks. Is this ice place? Oh? Someone called dibs on living here. Now I'm curious who they are. Oh my god, this place is so expensive. Wait, we're back at the mansion. Wait, what? Shit, my bad. Fine. Yeah, makeshift bridge connection. Oh, Charcadet, right, because we built the thing. I'm gonna put Charcadet here and forget he ever exists. That's a bit of a problem. Not the best place. What would be good balance between something useful and fun as a companion pet friend without being too large? Something flying could be fun, or just large enough to ride without being too large. As I said, Staraptor is, I think... Otherwise, I'm just leaning on cute things. I mean, something like Hondoom would be nice, I guess. If you're like... I'm basically thinking of Bear Grylls mode right now. If you have to hunt and stuff. Okay, I got Charcadet, where we have to go back. Because if I push through, I am gonna get lost. I have a full mental map of where I came from, and that's kind of what I need to follow. Is this where I came from? Doesn't feel like it. And yeah, it isn't. There's something. There is something, but it's fucking blocked off. Yeah, blocked off entirely. That is annoying. I guess we'll get a power up for our punch as well, and that's when I'll be able to go through. Okay, we still have the upper floor of the mansion. Let's go back. That's a nice outfit. I like that. We're gonna change back to ninja. What else would be a useful Pokemon? Oh, food counter. Okay. Doesn't count. It's a counter. Yeah. Go up now. Back towards the mansion, I presume. Yep. And back out. And now only the upper floor is left. Oh wait, we didn't look at this room. Okay. Okay, we had our fun. That's neat. So did they really Elon Musk themselves into Mars? Was that really their plan? And they basically saved their own Pokemon into the PCs and we can't access those. And the remaining Pokemon are basically the ones that survived being wild. This is starting to feel less like Cinnabar Island and more like Brock's place. There was a museum, although that was a fossil museum. Not a space museum. There's really cool stuff here though. Which we can pillage, of course. But nah. Oh, you can actually hang stuff. So we should be able to create ropes somehow. There's an even upper area there. Okay. Nothing to collect. There's a building underneath. Look at these clues. I think that's meant to be a clue at least. I will be very disappointed if it isn't. Okay, that's a wall for sure. Was indeed a building. What does it drop down to? Okay, we have some natural way of going down. Oh, we're back into this room. Okay, so that was nothing entirely special. We're upstairs, right? Yeah. I mean, it's warm, but it is supposed to get hot in like 2 days. But I don't like warm either. Winter person. I have metal ingots. Where did we go out again? Oh right, the space floor. Where we were. Iron door. Where are we looking at right now? The bridge place, okay. Don't think there's a higher floor, but I do want to get up to the roof there. Or here, for that matter. One way or another. Where did we get into last time? Did I go out of this room first? Where we came up? That's the balcony I just visited, and I never came over here. Where was I? My mind is throwing me a blank right now. Oh, we went that way. Cool. So, that was... Nope. There. Yeah, we can just head up to the roof this way. Nothing over here. Around here. It's all just covered in ash. Space room floor. I imagine that's the main building roof. Yeah, that's the space room. There's so much cleaning up to do if I want to turn this into its original state. There's so much dust. Like real life. And I imagine the game won't allow me to scale all those cliffs. It's gonna be out of bounds. But yeah, that was the exploration of the entire place, actually. I think that's a good time to call it a day. I am tired and I need to cook, and when did it get to midnight? My streaming habits are bad. Final questions I'll take. Again. I can't spam back to back. That's a bit annoying. There we go. And the fact that there's a limit to the amount of pictures you can have in the game, the fact that taking screenshots does not save them into your system memory instead, and you have to go through your album manually to transfer it to the system, when all the Legends games, you can take photos in the Legends games, and the game automatically saves them to your system memory, which is so much more useful. Okay, now, I'll answer the questions, and then we'll go. Let's see. Where was I? 3 years and 7 months since the second progressive movie, and 1 year and 7 months since the Gangale Online Season 2. It's been... We all haven't waited for too long for the upcoming SAO anime, including anime series, new SAO movie, and progressive. Well, the original movie is coming at some point. I'm hoping to hear it before the year's end, but that's pretty much it. Yuki Kono's integral factor has been updated and she's replaced by a Shinon-style outfit? Yuki Kono's integral factor what has been updated? Where are you going for vacation? Have fun. Isn't that the Space Museum from Brock's Town? And all this cave is Mount Moon? Yeah, but like, is Mount Moon a volcano? I'm generally confused, because the entire place now, especially since we came here to the museum, it feels like Brock's place. Not Cinnabar Island, as we initially thought, because of the volcano situation. But no, Mount Moon did not have any lava. Let me see. Mount Moon. Pokemon. Do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do do. Yeah, Mount Moon is all about the meteors and Clefable, Clefairy situations. It is not supposed to be a volcano or something. Yeah, volcano gives me No hits either. I'll go check Cinnabar Island real quick. Do do do do do do do do do do do do. Yes, Cinnabar Island does have a volcano indeed. Cinnabar Lab is here. That's also where we get the fossils from. Okay. But then Space Museum is indeed by Brock's place. It should be, it's not here. Pokemon Astronomical Observation, yes. Is it? No, that's an actual real life thing, no. Moss Deep Space Center, I doubt. Pewter City Museum of Science, yeah, that's what we're looking for. Do do do do do do do do do do do do. Yeah, this is Pewter City. So what's the thing about all the volcano situation? I am genuinely curious, piecing together the entire lore of this place. It is intriguing me a lot. Would you mind making a stream of you watching The Amazing Digital Circus if you haven't already? I am going to the movie for the final episode. Could be beginning of June sometime. But no, I'm pretty sure I cannot live stream the entire thing. No, don't shut down, please. What are you gonna do once you pre-order Echoes of Aincrad? Play? I am confused about the context of your question. I will play the game once I have it. Once I pre-order. What do you do when you wait? And secondly, I'm probably getting a review copy, so I am not pre-ordering myself. The fact that Glitch uploads it to YouTube does not mean it's copyright free. They can still take action. Like, you can't just steal my video or anyone else's video that way. They have to allow it. Like, a lot of game companies allow you to upload the trailers yourself and all those kinds of stuff. But it's still their choice to allow it. The Reacts is an entirely different hellhole. And no, I am not gonna be a React channel. That is the lowest of the low content this entire platform has to offer. Well, now they have AI slop generators on YouTube for your shorts, so I guess it's not the lowest of the low. YouTube found a way to make the React channels not the bottom of the barrel anymore. But no, I will not make a React content like that. Take care, Anil. Take care. I wish we could have more of a conversation. I'm confused. What do you think of Unital Ring so far being the largest arc of the series? I don't think it has to be the largest arc. I don't think it was a good idea to have two parallel ongoing stories with no end in sight in both of them. I don't think it was a good idea to return to Underworld ever, because Incarnation is the stupidest mechanic this entire series has. The series is not a shonen series. Reki is terrible at writing shonen stuff, and the stuff happening in Underworld have been the worst parts of content this series has ever seen in Unital Ring. Especially the first 50 pages of volume 28 made me actually drop out of the series. And I am not going back to it until I finish my Kusuriya. Apothecary Diaries volume 5. That's what I started after dropping out. I don't think Ricky is doing a lot of side questing. I don't think Ricky has any kind of an idea as to what he's doing with its main quests. Thank you, Iris. Appreciate it. It has been quite lackluster on my channel, I have to admit, for the past 3-4 years after some personal issues and me not coming back properly. But yeah, I do my best with the little time I have nowadays. I meant once you play, then are you gonna do a post-game review? As always, I am gonna do a first impressions video as soon as I play like a decent amount of the game. 5-7 hours of gameplay. That's when I'll do my first impressions review to get it out quick. And once I finish the game entirely, yes, my ultimate review will be up. I still haven't done an ultimate review on Axel vs SAO because that game annoyed me so much after my first impressions. What is the most underrated SAO fight for you? I think it's when Kirito and Yujo fight those goblins. The goblin fight is not supposed to be anything impressive, to be honest. Anime overplayed it a bit, quite a fair bit. My favorite underplayed ones. I mean, when you ask underrated, I am going to turn my attention to fights that the anime did not portray properly, because that causes a lot of the underrated fights. Kirito vs Fanatio was pretty good in the anime form as well. I have no issues specifically, but the whirling blades of Fanatio that preceded it, Kirito literally just rushed through them in the anime, which is why you do that? That was supposed to be a showcase of Kirito's ingenuity, literally locking the four to each other after figuring out their entire fighting style, which was not at all included in the anime. And secondly, the Chudelkin fight. Pre-Chudelkin fight included, not just Kirito spending 10 pages going for that Warple strike, but the entire pre-fight with Alice's efforts and all those kinds of stuff, they were really thrown out of the way as well. I don't know, when people say underrated, I'm just thinking about general public opinion that they don't pay attention to. Like, when you say underrated, I say, hey, this piece of content is not being paid enough attention. In my opinion, it deserves better. That's my approach to underrated. It's way too overused of a word, and everyone has that vague meaning attached to it based on their own what they're trying to mean. But yeah. As I said, my answer is completely based on what the anime did not pay or was not in a position to pay enough of an effort to portray properly. And those two were my mains. I mean, fights that don't have many views on YouTube, for example? That's not a good metric to go by. People are just gonna be searching generally the climactic moments. I'll give you a secret. Most things are rated. Because public opinion is public opinion. It's a mush of a blob. You can't exactly put much value into it. It's just gonna be a flock going into what appears to be popular, what the algorithm thinks is popular, and all those kinds of stuff. So climactic moments naturally get ahead by the sheer nature of being climactic moments, for example. They are not exactly a measure of whether something is valued enough or not. And yes, YouTube clips do get deleted quite often. Over the years, I was on top of the search results for a lot of the openings, but some of mine got deleted. Some other channels have them up. They now have millions of views, of course. Things like that. Take care, Davi. And I think that's good time for me to wrap things up as well. It's past midnight and I still need to cook, so I am not looking forward to that at this point. Thank you very much for joining me, and good night. I will see you all later down the line. What do you think about doing throwback streams with SAO or even Sonic games? Should be cool. I can stream Sonic games every once in a while. I want to go back into Frontiers. I want to go back into Shadow Generations. It's just that when I don't have SAO on the thumbnail, even less people watch. So that's the thing about it. But yeah, otherwise, bye now.